In the studio, we have Grandmaster Daniil Yuffa, who has won his game. Thank you so much for visiting our studio. This is round 8. Tomorrow we have the final round, and I know every minute is so important for the preparation. But if you can be kind to share some of your thoughts.
Okay, first of all, I didn't expect to win a second consecutive game because I don't have any faith in myself. I was on quite a bad streak recently, so winning even, like one consecutive game is a huge achievement for me. So today my preparation ended on move 2, I guess, bishop b4. I had a plan to play it once with black, so I decided just to play something less explored. I play queen c2, move 3, and later I think everything was more or less logical until I played knight h2. I know knight h2 is a very, it's a strange move because on one hand I'm bringing out my knight to the edge of the board, and I'm pretty sure Dr. Zygbertash wouldn't be happy with such a move. But on the other hand, I provoke him to play d5, and peculiarly after cd5, knight e5, knight e4, I found out that this position is just much easier to play for me, and I guess my opponent was had the same conclusion, at least after the game, because he confessed that after d5, knight e5, knight e4, he found out that he might be in trouble, at least from the practical perspective. I have absolutely no clue what's the objective relation of this position after knight e4, and it seemed that he did everything more or less logical. The only thing I would probably mention that after bishop h7, of course, I have to pull out this check first. Bringing the king to the edge of the board is always useful because my bishop is quite active and now on b2, and later, in case if the game becomes more complex, I can exploit this bishop on b2, aiming right towards the king. So I'll play bishop b4, bishop d5, rook c1, rook a8, bishop e5, bishop e6, bishop e6, and after rook e6 I play d4. I think the best practical option for him, at least I wasn't sure what to play during the game, was to play e takes d4, e takes d4, and I was thinking about knight d5, trying to bring the knight to f4. At least it looks active. So basically, in the game, I got a very strange version of some hedgehog structure, but with the bishop on a5 and always. So during the game, I just realized that the bishop is completely misplaced, and all the time I have this b4 idea to trap him. And later, I think the endgame was just quite unpleasant for him. Maybe I made some inaccuracies, but I don't think at any moment of this endgame I was closer to make a draw than to win. So neither I think that the game was great. It was a bit strange game. We were out of book, I guess, more or less very, very early. And somehow I got lucky, which is a very rare thing to me recently. So I enjoy being in contention for the first places, and hopefully luck will be for the third consecutive time on my side. But anyway, I'm still happy to be in contention for the victory in the tournaments, despite losing 2 games. This is a very common case for me, losing a lot and winning a little bit more, and I'm not the one who can play a solo tournament, making a lot of draws and winning and converting rare chances. So trying to enjoy the game, and we'll see how it will end up.
Yeah, I'm curious if during your game, this game that you showed, if you also were observing to the other game, let's say board 1, where your direct opponent is playing Finek, who is the leader of the tournament, and you're very close to catch him up.
Yeah, first of all, I did not expect to win this game at all, because my opponent, I think he's just a better chess player than me. And I got lucky today, probably, it was my day, definitely. And I still don't think that even I have a single chance to win the tournament, but at least winning today means that I have some theoretical, some mathematical chances to tie for the first place. Even if I tie, I think I'll end up second because I lost the direct tiebreak. So I need
It's gonna be the match.
It's gonna be the match. Okay, so it's definitely great news for me. Then I thought it's just a direct encounter. So thanks for sharing this positive news. I thought that in
What
case
a
of
good
a tie,
day.
I'm just too lucky today. So yeah, what to do? Basically. Yeah, we'll see how it end up, and I just feel sorry a bit for Jonas having a rough tournament last year. He was fighting for the first place, but it all happens to us, and I'm pretty sure he will bounce back stronger pretty soon.
Yeah. If you can please also show the very end where this big lucky moment came to your game.
Yeah, I think the lucky moment was like my all entire game. I brought the king on f1 because it was tempting to play f5 here, for example, but I wasn't entirely sure if knight g5, let's say I bring the rook to g4, was a simple idea to play h4 and open up the bishop. It looks very scary, but I was not 100% sure if I have a direct win after rook d7, h4, rook d2, because at least he gets some activity, and I decided to apply my prophylactical thinking. I played king f1, rook d7, brought the king first, and it's the king in the center is known to be a good piece in the end games. After king g8, I played b4. I wanted to cut off any retreat for the knight on e6. Now I'm covering the c5 square, and I'm planning to play f5 and rook g4 pretty soon. So I'm just a healthy pawn up. My rook looks a little bit misplaced. Basically, before my idea was that if, let's say, if he plays c4, now I can play f5, and after knight g5, I'm forcing the trade of rooks, which a huge improvement for me. I'm getting rid of my strange rook on e4, and now the position becomes more understandable. And you know, you probably know this famous quote, according to Master Natsakanyan, white is a pawn up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I played b4, bishop b6, f5, knight c7. Yes, I took on c5, bishop c5, rook g4, and I think bishop f8 was a little bit more resistant. After knight e4, he can play king h8. At the moment, it's not clear how I break this defense. Of course, it looks very passive. So, and also he was in a severe time trouble, so that's why he played king f8. And I think I just win by force after knight e4, bishop b6, and rook g7. This blow helped me to basically to push the pawn at e6, and I don't think he has anything better than taking on g7, e6, king f8, he did d7, king e7. I decided to protect this pawn on d7, play knight f6, and after a5, g4, he decided not to continue the game and resign. So, well, yeah, that was a game.
Wow, that was actually a pretty nice game. I don't know, like I thought there was a huge blunder or something, but in this time pressure, this move rook to g7 was on the move 40, right? It can be.
Yes, I think I even have 7 minutes on the clock, and I decided not to check it twice or thrice. I thought rook g7 might work, because yesterday I blundered queen takes f7. If you take a look at my yesterday's game, today I was absolutely ready to blunder something, even if I had a winning position. So it's a fate, and I don't think you can avoid it anyhow.
Yeah, well, what is your plan now to prepare for the morning round? Because it is always very tough to change the schedule, and usually starting at 3 p.m. and then we're starting much earlier, I think at 11, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure about that. So what's going to be your preparation?
Yeah, I became a morning person, so playing at 11, I don't think it makes a big difference to me. So basically, I'm going to have a good dinner, a small walk, and maybe enjoy some of the football games. I think English Premier League, there is one or a few matches, so this is my best choice, just watching football.
Oh, that's a good preparation indeed. Thank you so much for visiting us in the studio, and good luck in the last round.
Thank you.